A popular item in those specialty meat stores in South Louisiana are boneless stuffed chickens. I'm going to show you today how to debone, stuff, and tie up one of those chickens. And if I can do it, you can do it. It's easy. You just need a very sharp knife, some patience, a little time, and you may even impress your friends and your family. I hope so. So here's my chicken, my little poulette. And first thing we're going to do is, you have dry hands. Dry your chicken as much as you can. And we're going to break this little bone right here. Right there. And this one here. Get a good handle on it. There you go. This is going to help when you go tie them up at the end. You'll have these little bones to help. And then the next thing I'm going to do is going to take the tips off, put them in the stock pot. You can make broth or stock with them. And also you can use the carcass when we're finished. Now the next thing is I'm going to take out the wishbone. Here we go. You can feel it along your knife like this. Get that wishbone out of there. Now, you just break it off. Like that. And pull it out. Put in your stock pot. Break this one off. It's going to help whenever you go to cut through your chicken after it's stuffed and tied up when you're serving it, not to have that bone in the way. Okay. Now, next we're going to dry my hands again. I'm going to take this knife here, and you always want a sharp knife, very sharp knife, and just cut right along this backbone. There you go. And you're going to just start, slice your knife along the bone and cut away the meat. Getting that little oyster right there, which is the best part of the chicken to me, most flavorful. And next you're going to come right here, see where that joint is, you can feel it, and just cut right through that joint of the wing. I keep the wings on because it just kind of gives more structure to the chicken, and I like the wing. A lot of people like to chew on that wing. Alright, here we go. Cut through here at the thigh, and now just let your knife rest along the rib cage and keep cutting all the way down the side of the chicken to the front, to the breastbone. There we go. Now, I'm going to do the same thing on this side. Cut along the bone all the way and get this little oyster. Cut the oyster out. Next is this joint right here where the wing is connected. Cut right through there. It's very easy. And then just chisel away the meat from the bone. It's very easy. Very simple. Next is the joint at the thigh. There you go. And just make those long cuts right along the rib cage, back of the chicken, all the way to the front of the chicken. Get right here. Just let your knife slide off that cartilage right there, the breastbone, and cut it. And that's it. You're done. Now you have your carcass. Put in your stock pot. You can make broth or stock. And the next thing we're going to do is we're going to cut this, get a smaller knife, very sharp knife, cut around this bone right here. And just grab the bone and just start scraping the meat from the bone. There you go. When you get to this joint, you're going to cut around that joint. Just cutting that meat away from the bone. There you go. And it should pull right out because I've already cut it. There you go. Now, stock pot, put it back in there, wipe my hands again, and start on this one. Now it's this time. Dry this off again. It's good to have a very sharp knife and a dry grip on it. Take this, cut these little tendons, and easier to scrape and remove the bone. Get down to the joint here. Just cut around that bone right behind the underneath the joint. And then just start scraping again. Get that bone right out. Comes out really quickly because I broke that bone earlier. All right. Now, there you have it. He's ready to go. Now, the next thing I like to do is I like to season it. And of course, I'm a Slap Your Mama fan. Just very simple ingredients. It's so delicious. And I just get seasoning in there. You can season it as much or as little as you want. Let me turn them over. And season some more. And now that that's done, I'm ready to add my filling. My husband's favorite is the cornbread dressing. He's from Mississippi, and he was raised on cornbread dressing during the holidays. So because I have egg in here, I know it's going to expand some. So I just put just about that much on there. Then I close it up. And I begin. I used to sew them, but I prefer just doing the tie, just tying them up instead. So I'm going to get some string started here. Cross the legs right here. And here's where those little bone ends come in handy. You need it long enough so that you can, when you finish, you can use this to tie up the end. Here we go. A little knot. Now, if you don't have enough skin, you can sometimes just put a piece of foil inside, and that helps. We're going to start first by making a loop. I'm going to take the loop all the way around here and just tighten it up. And then we're going to do it again. It's very easy, very simple, easy to catch on. Again. We'll do it again. coming out quite nicely. I mean, she's coming out quite nicely. Dressing's starting to come out. Push it down some more. Look at that. Nice and tidy. A little messy, but so worth it. Okay. Now, next thing you do is turn her over. Just like this. Oops. Here she's exposed here. Okay. Now, got to give her a little room because she's going to expand after the dressing starts cooking inside of her. There you go. It's time to cut. And you just start looping through just like this. Good. So much easier than with a knife, a thread and needle and thread. Go right down here. And right here, just tie her up. Okay. Now, there you have it. There's your stuffed chicken. And you can put it in the freezer, or you can bake it right away. That's it. Now I'm going to just show you how to cut through here. Get rid of this string. It's been baking for an hour, about an hour at 375. And it's so good, it's so juicy. I'm just going to cut right through it and show you. Do you remember whenever we remove that wishbone? See how easy it is to cut through? I'm going to cut through just a couple of more so I can show you. You can get that out of the way right there, those wings. Just cut them off and show you to see the stuffing. Show you more of the stuffing there. And that's how you can keep carving it and serve it. You can cut it this way and serve it in smaller pieces, but it's very juicy and good, easy to serve, and it just makes a great special meal.